Hey peeps, Gideon here with
Adrianne Schmidt.
Adrianne is a very energetic person and very, what would you say, open to pretty much everything. She's very much involved with the Pay It Forward experience organization or foundation. And I might as well just ask, who are you and what do you do and what have gotten you here?
Okay. Let's see. We have Karma Experiment, Pay It Forward. We are a group that is on Facebook currently. We're working on getting our site up and going. And at the time, and we have over 1 million people all around the world.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Get on there.
That are all connected, and we have over 500 officers all around the planet. And each of them are living Pay It Forward every day out there. So I met Charlie.
He's right there. He's everywhere.
Yes. So I met Charlie. He called me about Pay It Forward Day, National Pay It Forward Day, about 3 years ago. 3 years ago, and asked me if we would like to help promote it and put it out there to all the 1 million members on Karma Experiment.
Sweet.
So I said, heck yeah, we're totally in. It's the same idea and everything, and the more we get everybody together and doing this and the synergy of all of us together, the better. So that's what we did. And
awesome. What happens when people come together? See if I can get in the shot here.
So he contacted me how many months ago? About 3 months ago, and said, hey, you need to get to Utah. We have this big plan. And so we came down here, and so here I am from Costa Rica, and we're all here, and the synergy of everyone in this house has just been amazing. And all these things going on, from the flash mob to just, taking it to the streets and just getting it out there, and
I know,
that's the main thing.
When Charlie and me, we had a little interview here, he talked about what happened, about the news crew and stuff, but she actually made it happen, so you might as well let the people out there know what happened when we drove by the car crash or accident or whatever it was.
Okay, well, I haven't driven for about 3-4 years now, but being in Costa Rica, but I was driving the Mini and pulled over. I saw the cameras on the sides, and I was like, right in here, ding dong. The light clicked on, and so I decided to pull over just right into a parking lot, and the guys were up ahead of us in the other car. And so the girls pulled over. I jump out of the car. I run across this whole ravine, and it's all rocky and murky and everything, and I'm like slipping and sliding, trying not to fall. And the police are over on the side, and Charlie's been talking about for days if we get arrested. The flash mob. So I'm like, why not? So I jump out, I see the camera crews, and I'm like, hey, we're having a flash mob in about 15 minutes right up the road at Costco. You guys should check it out. Pay It Forward. Blanket flash mob, and we're donating to the road home. And so they were thumbs up, and they ended up showing up.
Yeah, so the outcome was it how many, 2 or 3 newscasters?
Yeah.
So it was first just one to begin with, and then there came 2 more because of that?
I think so.
What happens? I might as well turn that crash into something that can help people.
Definitely. So we got it out on the news, and we're still getting all the different clips and everything in, but I think it'll make a really great impact. And then what we'd like to do with Karma Experiment and with Charlie's idea of the Pay It Forward, National Pay It Forward Day, is take that around to the world. So set up all the Karma officers and have different flash mobs, maybe all do a simultaneous one, all maybe time it, and create the biggest flash mob around the world. Sounds
vast. So what is an officer for people who don't know? I mean, what does that mean?
Anybody can be an officer. All we ask is somebody in different demographic areas around the world, and all you have to do is live Pay It Forward, just get out there. And if you'd like to get more involved and help when the site gets up, that's one thing that you can do. Shoot videos for us, any Pay It Forward things that you have going on, and be able to get that out to people. We have officers. We have 530 officers right now all around the world. And if I can, I'd love to talk a little bit about a few of them and some of the things that they've done.
Keep it going, yeah.
Okay. We have one. Her name is Kimberly, and she is amazing. She actually runs a daycare, and I called her a few months ago when I was telling her about all of this and said, I'd like to talk a little bit about like what you're doing and stuff. And she says, oh, you can't talk about me. I don't do enough. She's living it every day. And to me, it means a lot to me to talk about, some of my officers, because this isn't about me and Charlie or anything like that. It's about all of us. It's about all of us coming together and all of us making an impact and shining from our hearts and like bringing that to the world. And Kimberly's done that. She's teaching all these little guys. Oh, I'm going to start crying. But she's teaching all these little guys every day. And one of my big pushes on Karma Experiment is actual getting through Miriam Delicato. She brought this to my attention about the GMOs and this the heritage seeds and starting your own gardens. And I've talked to a few other friends. One of my friends, Brian, came up with a really great idea in a brainstorm. And we talked about like, what if we could do if we get this out in communities? Well, one, I'd like to get this out to kids because kids can make a huge difference. And if they had seeds and they took it into schools, and I've heard that there are a few schools that are starting this, but taking a part of their little, their recess area and like creating a community garden and do a huge pay it forward. So Kimberly did this year with these little ones. And then when it gives me chicken skin, but when the vegetables and everything grew big enough, she was able to take that out to the kids, and the kids were able to go pay it forward to people that really needed it. And you could share it with your community and do a really huge pay it forward. And one, you're giving a pay it forward. Karma Experiment is pay it forwards for people, but for animals, if you're animal awareness and things like that, as well as like also putting things out for Mother Nature and like taking care of like learning about recycling and things like that. It's just education, because educating each other, we fix all of these problems around the world. So Kimberly's doing this. She's taking a big step in doing this with these little guys, because who knows what they're going to grow up to be, and inspiring them. So she gave me so many brilliant stories and everything of just some of the things, and these are the shares. That's what makes Karma Experiment what it is.
It brings a lot of people come in to make an impact, and
totally.
That's the interesting thing about when people come together. Creativity and just the way of giving. It's pretty. I mean, it's not saying that it's easy, but it's satisfying, and I guess that makes the energy in it makes it easier to give when you get into the energy of people who also wants to do that, get into the group and mindset of it. So
and that's what it's all about, and it's about taking it and whatever your key thing is and making that shine on the world. If you want to help animals, then that's your thing. I have another gal that I'm helping right now that wants to do a non-kill shelter for animals, for dogs and stuff. And so we're trying to help her set that all up and give her ideas of how she can go out there and promote that and everything and do that. And then we have Prince Randy he's in Africa, and he's doing huge things. He's bringing together and helping get computer and like helping these schools all over Africa, and like he's making a huge difference and a huge impact. And big thumbs up. And we're bringing together all these like minds and like hearts, and we're creating the change, and each one of us has our key role to play in this, the way that things are happening in the world, and we're doing it, and it's about all of us. It's about everybody stepping up and, not sitting complacent, turning off the TV and getting into your heart and picking what your topic is, something that's in your heart and soul, and sharing that with the world. And we're going to do it. It's not about one person changing the world. It's about all of us, stepping into our places and making it happen.
So how does people, if they just want to get involved and to do something, how do they, in regards to the Karma experiment, how do they contact you? How do they get in touch with people the officers, or what's
there's a list of officers actually on the fan page. If you go under the notes on the fan page, it gives all the list of all the different officers, so you can actually contact officers in a specific area. There's going to be on the actual site, there will be ways of doing that, so it'll kind of start grouping everybody and things too. And so that's almost ready to come live, and we're going to be able to find sponsors and donations and donating, time, because this is all about all of us making this movement go into full effect around the world. So people can donate time to be on there to help each other, to live selflessly instead of selfishly, you know, and start living altruism and thinking just about ways that we can all empower each other and make a difference. So there's going to be all of those things available on the site. There's going to be ways that you can actually sign up if you need help with any of your orgs or any like-minded people that are wanting to get involved. We're going to be structuring it so that people can actually post events and everything on there, and then they can have the event and go look at what's in their community, and they'll be able to like go, oh, I want to get involved in that. You know, I want to help animals today, or I want to plant some trees. And these can also be ideas, inspirational ideas for the flash mobs as well. So, you know, we could have a flash mob of people wanting to go and take on a park and plant trees, or somewhere that they need somewhere, you know, they need something like that, or start a garden in one of the schools, or donate different types of food. Everybody bring one piece of food, like a bag of rice, a can of food, bottled water, whatever it is, call the shelters in your own communities, find out what it is. If you need help promoting, get a hold of us, get a hold of Karma Experiment, get a hold of Charlie, get a hold of any of us, because we'll all team up together and make this happen. That's what it's all about.
1 million people, guys, that's a lot. So she knows what she's doing, and Charlie knows what he's doing. I'm just sitting here interviewing them, you know. So it's great to be a part of this. And is there last something you want to tell people, or is there how can they contact you if they want to specifically get in touch with you?
If they want to get a hold of me, you can contact me at Adrianne, ADRIANNE @karmaexperiment.com, and get in touch with me. Tell me how I can help you, or how I can empower, help you to get your site up, or link up, or you'd like to help out on our site, or anything like that. You have like-minded ideas. You'd like to brainstorm some ideas of some events that you'd like to put into action. And that's what we're all about. We want to bring the right people together that are the doers, the ones that aren't just talking the talk, but walk the walk, and we're going to change the world. We're going to do it all together. And one of our big sayings, we've taken a little bit of, because karma and the whole Gandhi thing, be the change that you want to see in the world. But you, me, we collectively. It's about all of us making the difference.
So we might as well start, and she started, many people have started, so the last thing is that we come together more and more, and that obviously will create a lot of good things, because we can do more when we do it together. So I guess that's kind of a nice little talk about Karma Experiment. But talked about different people and different things. It's very open. Seems like obviously any help and everything you can give is good.
Yeah, and all the different things. I have officers just everywhere. We all do, and we have officers all over the place, and they're doing all kinds of different things.
Yeah,
you guys still going?
Charlie's wondering. It's about 13 minutes now, so
okay, yeah.
He doesn't want to listen to this anymore.
I'm watching a movie back there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I'm just kidding.
Thanks for being here, Adrianne, and telling everybody about.
And thanks, Charlie, for having us all at your house, dude.
Don't forget to say hi to Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Yeah,
we love you. It was great to have you here too.
Yeah, that was a professor that seemed to be very interesting. So I will definitely talk about her at some point, and she will also be up on youruniquejourney.com at some point. So check Karma Experiment out on. Is that just Karma Experiment after the...
Karma Experiment Pay It Forward,
Okay.
And it's on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, so all of those different ways, and then the site should be up really, really soon, so keep your eyes open for it.
So if you can spell what's up, standing up there, then you're good to go. Just search for it and you'll get it.
All right.
See ya, peeps. Enjoy. Save the world.
Peace out.